Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am attempting SBI Clerk Mains 4th main sectional mock test. So this is English main sectional mock test number 4 practice mock hai. So first and it's 19 question. Homophones are two or more words having the same pronunciation but different meanings, origins or spelling. Comparatively, trivial incidents. Many of the detached So, ye comparison between the rat infested and rat free districts in Bombay showed a much higher AAP. Next, the foreign occupation also led to the establishment of a French troupe of actors A, and a large company of beautiful women trained in music and dancing, and a dash of fine horses. Small. Think again. E, P, P. The rebellion breaking. Be next. At 7 in the morning, A, AB, ABB. Next, succeed. To achieve the intended result or goal. Next, moderate. Sorry, 22nd is. So here, choose the option that gives incorrect meaning. I think color correct. Next, moderate. Option B. Next one. In the question below, a word is given followed by a sentence with 3 numbered blanks. From the options, choose the blank in which the given word will fit to make the sentence grammatical and contextually correct. Numerous. Collaborations among numerous sectors can bring about valuable interactions valuable interactions think option 2 interactions with not only private not only provide insurance not only provide either 2 or 3, I think. Next, estate planning for nuclear families will bring the estate planning for nuclear families will, I think, 1 and 3. Next, it is next to impossible to defeat Imran in chess. It is next to impossible to defeat Imran in chess. I think option 1 and 2. Next, P contains error. Solving some of the world's biggest problem may not do solving some of the 2 and 3. Rockstar leadership of the rockstar cat. We not call for leadership. Solving some of the world's biggest problem. Next, Q. Even as you read this, there would be an assortment of dash heroes attempting to ensure more people get access to food. Option B. Next, or these are the quiet warriors trying to break down barriers. Proliferate. Next, 31. The vast majority of difficult human problems are not solved by the dramatic striving of people walking far from the sunlight. By the dramatic effects. The vast majority of difficult human problems are not solved by the vast majority of difficult human problems are not solved by the dramatic efforts of people at the top, but by the consistent or from the sunlight. Vast majority of difficult human problems solved by the dramatic efforts. Consistent striving of people. I think option C. Next, D. Sentence D has 2 pairs of the number. For each pair, choose the word that will fit. Prefer to pick their battles. So 3. Quiet leaders prefer to pick. So I think 1, 3. Next, his mandate to the Indian management which he says has been fully empowered is to market in the near future and lay the foundation largest. So is mandate to the Indian management. Next, in the 19th, 18th and the 19th century, resulting in the 18th and 19th centuries, the number of sea lions dwindled. Their pelts and rubber oil, which consequently led to a channel that in the 18th and 19th century, the numbers of sea lions in the 18th and 19th century population, I think. Next, the ratio of human population to wildlife and human habitats to wilderness makes it 4. We will, instead of human ones, will encounter the encounter. Okay. Next, choose the replacement. Third largest. She says, I think. Next, (36) over the past half century, dash unskilled workers in over the past half century, unskilled workers in the unskilled workers in US. Next, in the US, income gains dash average real wage of non-supervisory workers, for example, has declined over an average real wage of over the past 40 years. Even as the economy has almost tripled in size, most of those gains have gone to the so-called superstars of the economy, with some estimates suggesting that the richest, wealthier than the bottom of next D dash technological advances have been an important driver. Next E, machines could generate machines could generate dash explosion. Machines could generate real wages to permit for less portion. Next. First question. This is reading comprehension. Vietnam's government recognizes that to implement its healthcare strategy effectively needs help. It has established a new working group for primary healthcare transformation led by the Vietnamese Ministry of Health and including diverse actors from the public, non-profit and private sectors. The group's founding partners are the World Economic Forum, Harvard Medical School and Novartis. The working group aims to strengthen existing primary care demonstration projects in 30 Vietnamese provinces and apply the lessons learned to develop holistic solutions that can be replicated and scaled up. It will also place a high priority on rigorous measurement and evaluation of outputs from the quality of community level health services to the cost effectiveness of primary health care. So here discuss about Vietnam's government recognizes that to implement its healthcare strategy effectively, it needs help. It has established a new working group for primary healthcare transformation led by the Vietnam's Ministry of Health and included diverse actors from the public, not from private sectors. The group founding partners are World Economic Forum, Harvard Medical School, and Novartis. The working group aims to strengthen existing primary care demonstration projects in 30 Vietnamese province and apply the lessons learned to develop holistic solutions that can be replicated and scaled up. So here, Vietnam has significant challenges ahead. It will need to grapple with behavioral and environmental factors underlying poor health and disease, especially high rates of smoking among males, high rates of alcohol consumption and air pollution. The country also has one of the world's most rapidly aging population. Moreover, important healthcare reforms must still be undertaken to improve outcomes. For example, the government should create incentives for doctors to be more selective in referring patients to higher level hospitals and to send more patients to local primary health care centers. Nonetheless, Vietnam's progress toward universal health coverage has been remarkable, thanks partly to the government's embrace of strategic public-private partnership. For countries that have struggled to move forward this model, with which of the following statement is other most likely to agree? So, universal health coverage should be adapted. Emerging economies. Scaling up healthcare solutions is a difficult feat. Next. Vietnam has taken a step right direction. Healthcare strategy. Vietnam has taken a step in the right direction. Will should create is the doctors. Healthcare centers. I think option A. Next. What is a tool? It is second. Lead to rapid behavior. Optimistic. For countries that struggle to move forward this order. Next. The disputed Karakoram mountains of northern Pakistan occupied Kashmir, which brought India and Pakistan to the brink of war last month. The isolated Hunja Valley fails cut off from the fractious politics surrounding it. Over the last decade, Hunja has been at the centers of remarkable eco-feminist movement with women's education and employment, primarily in the environmental sector, skyrocketing to some of the highest levels in South Asia. Well, next. Even though it is isolated, one of the most relation between the tourism and the ecofeminism in Hunja Valley brought light to the passage. Women working in bazaar and wandering around the alone after dark, female sport teams have been set up the cricketers. I think option A. Next, choose the appropriate question for the answer given below. The contrast between Hunja Valley's geopolitical position and its thriving tourism. The contrast between its thriving tourism. Is a destination. In surveying option B. Next, Which line is a passage making a connection between the education and the women financial independence? Matilda's Q. London local trace window. Hello, working will be selective effect on tourism. They want to restrict the locals and state. Next, carbon neutral government. Next. So never before has technology been so responsive to human minds and vice versa. AI has radically changed the way work gets done and who does so. But it is increasingly evident that game-changing impact will be achieved only human capabilities when the man and machine symbiotically contribute this strategy. Just as it happens with natural organisms in their ecosystem. Relation between the humans and the AI. Let's direct their efforts to radically change the world. To see and the problem solving. Next, refer to the lines. It is more than a handshake, it is an interval really of excellence. Technology sharpen human skills and mind and unfathomable uniqueness. What is the central idea of the last paragraph? Integrating human expertise and mission efficiency calls the crowdsourced efforts. People need to assist technology and vice versa. Humans must direct their efforts to train machines to efficiently and sustainably perform work they are designed for. Sensitive systems. This technology helps the system to prove deeper into users' issue. Technology capabilities requires human intervention. It's the assistant. Next, India is home to the largest population of children in the world, with an estimated 43 crore 430 million children in the age group of 0 to 18 years in the country. These children are the future of our nation, and therefore it is imperative that they are provided with the necessary means to realize their potential. A modernized education system can channelize efforts to this direction. In order to achieve this, it is imperative that we address prevailing teaching related concerns such as outmoded teaching methods, shortage of qualified teachers, highly disproportionate student teacher ratio, and inadequate teaching materials that affect the quality of education. They provided with the service. Quality in order to achieve quality of learning outcomes. As per the passage, which of the following statement is true? Single teacher school account for a major share. Total schools of the country. There is a slight improvement. Single teacher school concern. One and two. How can technology help in removing obstacles in rural education? In rural education, it can enable teachers by providing them it can help in creating job opportunities and education sector. Quality of content remote locations. It can enable teachers multimedia tools in the teaching. Next, with which of the following statements are the likely to agree? Digitization, access the internet, rural areas. So time is over. So let's see the analysis. So this is English section. I got 17.7. So let's see the solution. Second is wrong. I think it is advisory, and third is B and C. Is when fifth is correct, and again 12th, 15, 16, 20, that is 22nd, then number 31, sunlight, and 2, 3, 35. All are correct, but I put the encounter. B is the 39 is N. So please share your score.